Good evening, everybody. Rod Baker, God and Rod. I want to talk tonight about a loss. A loss. A loss of hope. A loss of a life. A loss of a daughter. A loss of a loved one. And a love. Loss of a friend. Could have been the loss of a mom. If not a potential mom, a potential grandmother. The loss of hope. The loss of faith. Loss of belief. And if she were Catholic, of course, it'd be the loss of a soul. But I think she was Baptist. So there's a 50-50 shot. I've been dealing with a lot of questions on things from suicide to rapture to the second coming of Jesus. And I'm sure that there will be plenty of times that I'll deal with it some more. But let's go ahead and address these issues. Okay? Do you go to heaven if you commit suicide? Let's ask it differently. Do you go to hell if you commit suicide? In most cases, I would think that if you commit suicide, you're already in hell. So I would hope that you're set free from that hell that you live in. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Samson committed suicide. We've had many others through time, whether in wars or battles or in the saving of a life, where people gave their life for something bigger. And who are we to say? Who are we to say that that was not what they were supposed to do? Huh? Are we afraid? Are we afraid to say that suicide is about as selfish as a sin as lying to get your way? It's all selfishness, right? Or, ooh, here, I got one for you. How about fornication? Adultery. Murder. Are we going to make these degrees of sins? Do we really look down on people? Not so much for the thought of it, but the act of it. I know people that refuse to go to funerals of people that commit suicide. And yet at the same time, I also know people that their lives completely changed for the better because of someone's suicide. Is drug overdose suicide? That's a question to ask, isn't it? No matter what, it's still a loss for those of us that are still here. Is there an eternal um, consequence for our actions? Absolutely. Absolutely. Do I think suicide deserves a harsher consequence than fornicators or adulterers? Oh, no. No. No, I don't. No, I don't. But what I do is I feel the loss. I miss that person and I didn't even meet them. And yet I miss them. The loss of someone who could have contributed to the rebirth of this world, to the change of it all. We will miss their love because this old world was just too deadgum harsh for them. So, young lady, wherever you are, whatever's on the other side for you, whatever mansion was prepared for you, rest in peace. Rest in peace. For your love is missed. Your love is greatly missed. Good night.